Hey everyone, welcome back to the Might and Magic 6 Completionist Run. I hope you're all doing okay. We're now on part 13. What we want to do to start out is we want to complete this quest by returning Shari, having rescued her from the Shadow Guild in the last episode, but I don't think we'll be able to because it's past 6 p.m.
I think it's
This
closed.
town hall is only open from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. Only 4 hours, although that feels pretty accurate thinking about some of the government buildings I've had to go to in real life. But anyway, we're just gonna go to the inn. We're gonna rent a room for the night. It's gonna be 6 a.m., so we're gonna rest for 4 hours. 4 hours, and we're gonna go
I need your help.
talk to Mr. Frank Fairchild, and he thanks us. We have his gratitude, and we also have 2,000 gold. Now, can we train? Yes, we can. So we are... Excuse me. So we are just gonna go ahead and train, and before I go in, I'll just let you know I've adjusted the system volume slightly in OBS, so the game volume should be slightly louder. It shouldn't be that much louder, but I think it should give a better audio mix, so to speak. But if there are any issues, I can always turn it back. But I think this should be good. Anyway, let's just go to the training rounds.
How about some okay?
Train once each.
Okay. Okay.
Straight away, we're gonna go to Zoltan because he is the guy I'm most interested in, and will continue to be the most interested in until he reaches Water Magic 12. And why is that? We want him to become a master in Water Magic as soon as possible, so that we can begin making use of spells like Town Portal and Lloyd's Beacon to their highest level of effectiveness. But he's gonna need a bunch more skill points, so let me just do a bit of quick math. He's gonna need 8 to get to level 8, 9 to get to level 9, 10, 11, 12. So 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. That's gonna be just around 50 points. He has 1 to begin with. I'm tempted to give all of these horseshoes straight away to him, but I'm gonna hold off on that because we're still early on in the game that we can get levels by doing relatively simple quests. Anyway, I'm gonna level up the other character's skills. Give chain to you as well. To you, I think it's time to start raising your sword skill, getting it closer to the threshold you need to become a master, which I believe is going to be 8 points. Alright, other than that, we do have some selling to do. What I'm going to do is, I'm going to sell the big items and the low level items, and I'm going to leave these rings, because they don't take up that much space, and we can sell them when we have a higher merchant skill, just to, you know, get a bit more extra out of them. So I'll see you when all of that is dealt with. Alright, so as you can see, I sold a bunch of things. I even sold that Cure Paralysis scroll that Roderick was hanging on to because that's something that Serena can now cast by herself. I kept these things because they're better than what we have. And yes, I did have a pretty good suit of leather armor, which is better than the one Zoltan has on right now. And I was gonna give that to him, but it ended up having a relatively useless enchantment boosting one of the resistances. And so because of its higher value, I just sold it. And you know what, let's just
Can I help you find anything?
sell these. Actually, do you have anything interesting that I want? Nothing too... Well, I will buy the empty potion bottle.
Thanks. Come again.
Oh yeah, I also bought one potion bottle and one ingredient from the general store. What I'm gonna do is I will mix a yellow potion this time. slowly getting our alchemy, stuff.
Hello.
What do we want now? There are a few
Hello.
trainers here.
Okay.
We want Serena to become an expert in mind magic, and I think this
Hello.
might have been the body magic guy, yeah.
Okay.
So now Serena is pretty good, and she's going to be able to recover faster from this spell, which was notoriously slow earlier on, if you perhaps remember from our forays into the low-level dungeons. We're also going to go up here, because there's another teacher. I think this one?
Hello, how
Yeah,
are you?
expert perception is going to go to
Yes.
Alexis. Another thing that I'm going to quickly do is
Excellent.
raise character voice volume by 1 tick. Yes, there we go. And with all of that done, I think the time has come now to head to the Misty Islands. Although before we do that, I'm just gonna quickly look into the Guild of the Self to see if there are any
Magic of spirits.
spells here that are interesting to me. Lucky Day. Not too interested. Although I was looking for harm, and they do have that, so I will buy that. Alright.
Okay.
Now, we're gonna go to the docks. I don't even know if we'll be able to travel today. We'll see if we can go today, and if not, then I'll cut away until we are able to go. It is... Time is passing. It's now May. And we need to be mindful of that. Yeah, we can't. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut away until it's time for the boat to take us to Mist. So I'll see you in a bit. Alright, it is now the 2nd of May, just one day after.
Welcome
And now we can go to
aboard.
Mist.
Raise the plank and hoist the sail.
Alright, okay. And straight away we have a yellow danger indicator. Why is that? Because there are enemies over there. And... Whoa, 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 one of them's trying to shoot us. Let's not worry about them just yet. So we're... Actually, I guess we do have to worry about these guys. Let's just
Ha! Got it.
take them down. Not a problem. We're safe again. I was gonna say, let's now give this barrel of red liquid to Roderick. Will you get a bonus? No. So you need more and more points as your stats get higher for you to get further tribute bonuses out of them.
Greetings and salutations.
This is an interesting thing. This is a mystic. She has an option that says quest. The moment you click on it, it disappears. All she's done is she's activated a teleporter which will let us go to the other islands in this region. See, this is not the only island. There are other places. What we are going to do in this video is we are going to clear the entire Mist exterior, and then we are going to do this dungeon, which is the Silver Helm Outpost, I believe it's called. So first, we're gonna wait, go to the town hall, talk to you. The mayor is considering allowing the Order of Silver, okay. We need to find proof that the Silver Helms are up to no good. Alright, we can maybe do that. And this is some other guy with some lore dialogue, I guess. And this is the guy who we would go to if we were bounty hunting. Ah, man, you know, if only we'd gotten here earlier, like much earlier after the abandoned temple. we could have gotten a bit of a reward for that. But oh well, it's not too much of an issue. The thing we want to do is we're going to talk to these three guys,
Thank you.
get membership in all the guilds,
Greetings and salutations. Thank you.
air, and finally
Hello. Thank you.
fire. Alright. Should we visit the guilds right now, see what they have? You know what? Why not? Let's just poke in. I do want to save beforehand, because one thing you can do if you go into a guild
The magic of
and you don't like what you see is you can load your game, and hopefully this works or I'm gonna look dumb.
the magic
But yes, now you can see they are different spells. Let's just do that once more.
the magic of light.
Okay, let's do that once more, because I do want the high level spells to be available.
The magic of light.
Okay, the only high level one here is Lightning Bolt, which is important, but which I'm not going to buy just yet. Actually, you know what? Yeah, let's buy Lightning Bolt. Because we also do need elemental damage spells pretty quickly. Guild of Water, I don't know if this is going to be capable of giving us Water Walk. It is! Okay, that is pretty good. Should we buy enchant item? I don't think so, but let's buy Ice Bolt for Zoltan. Fire is the least important right now, but we can look into it if we want to. You know what, let's get Fireball. Decent spell. Alright, so let's give these
Yes.
spells to the people who need them.
Yes. Okay. Okay.
Okay. Now, let's carry on doing the mist exterior. So, firstly, I guess we can do that other small group of enemies that was on this main island. As these guys over here. And they're gonna be more... They're fewer here as well. This island is, I believe, gonna have only this type of enemy. They are nothing, like, even if they hit us. Especially if they hit Alexis, you know, it's gonna be nothing. But once we get to the other islands... Whoa, boy! Okay, I forgot that we actually do have the other enemy type here as well. Once we get to the other islands, we will be seeing more of this, which is a new enemy type. Cut purses, assassins, and the mid-tier one is the bounty hunter. So low tier, mid-tier, high tier. And they also, like the enemies from the Shadow Guild, have the very annoying steal ability. So we're gonna be doing our best to not let them get to us in melee. And if they do get to us in melee, and if their special ability triggers, we are of course gonna be loading our game, because, you know, that's not something I'm okay with, our items just disappearing for no reason. It would be different if you could then recover your item by looting their corpse, but you can't even do that. The item just disappears if you get stolen. Who was shooting us? I wish there was a way to tell the auto-aim in this game to prioritize enemies that are targeting you with ranged attacks, but I suppose that's a bit too much to expect out of a video game from 1998. Anyway, let's loot these bodies. Okay, let's see. We're not getting that much gold compared to what we spent, but because these guys are guaranteed to give us gold, I feel like I probably should loot them.
Hello.
This is someone who we could ask to join our party, but which we don't really need. Not right now, anyway. This is the name of the lord of this realm. You know, we could drink from these fountains, why not? These ones shouldn't have any bad effects, and indeed they don't, but I'm saving just in case. And what else should we do? Well,
Hello.
what I'm gonna do?
You'll have to sign up first.
I do want to get membership to that guild, but I can't remember who gives
Hello.
it. Okay.
Hello.
Can you... I haven't raised her repair skill high enough yet. That's okay.
Hello, how are you?
Okay, here we go.
Thank you.
Duelist's Edge. Now let's go back. Where was it? It was here. Alright.
What do you need?
I'm
I'll
gonna
teach
teach
ya.
bodybuilding
That
to
will be useful.
everyone.
That will be useful.
Alright, with that done, I'm actually gonna go back to the magic guilds because there was one thing I neglected to do. We're just gonna quickly go here. We're gonna
The magic of flight.
teach learning to everyone. What learning does is it gives you a bonus to all of your experience, and it's a good thing to get early on, even though it's not huge. So every point is a percentage bonus plus an initial bonus of 9. So straight away it's a 10% bonus, which makes it pretty handy. So with all of that done, we're gonna make our way towards the teleporter. Believe it is here. No, this is the shrine. So the teleporter would be, I think this is it. So because I think this is a one-way teleporter, and because if we go across, I don't think we'd be able to finish it until, or get back until we finish the whole area. I'm just gonna save before we go. But it's gonna be a pretty trivial area because these enemies can't do anything to us.
Got it.
And we're getting a slight experience bonus for killing them now that we have learning.
Got it.
And as you can see, despite the fact that we've taken a bunch of hits, all of our party members are still in the green, which is what I like to see. And let's get some of the gold back to make up for the 10,000 plus that we've spent already. These are the ones we need to watch out for, although they don't have much health at all. They go down really quickly. As always,
Got it.
save before we open a chest. Very disappointing chest. Just gonna give this stuff to you. We don't need more for Narut, but I'll take it anyway. Alright. Alright. I'm tempted to just off-screen the rest of this. You know what? After I clear this island, I will be putting the rest of this clearing session on pause because there's not going to be anything interesting going on. There's just going to be these guys and more of the cut courses. I'll only be showing the chests that we're opening, and frankly, even those aren't going to be that interesting, but I figure I should at least show you that. So I'm going to put this video on pause, and I will be back once I have something of note to show you. I guess we can make our way towards this chest, and then go on pause. Alright, let's just, save as usual.
Got it.
This one has more of what we want. It has some gold. It has a slightly valuable weapon. Alright, so now we're gonna go on pause, and I'll be back once there's something interesting. Alright? See you shortly. Alright, taking things off pause to show you we get a cookpot with some food, but more notably, we get a couple chests.
Got it.
With mostly garbage in them. Yes, we'll take all of it. And, of course, I'm gonna take this club out of the chest, and I'm gonna throw it on the ground. I'm gonna take these, low-level scrolls, why not? And please let there be just gold and not useless items. Well, I guess that's better. A lot of gold, but still also a bunch of garbage. Alright, I'm gonna put things back on pause because there's this last, probably the last island segment to clear out, and I'll be back once I have something to show you, alright? See you in a bit. Alright, final island segment is clear.
Got it.
Opening the chest. Now this has some nice piles of gold. Okay. I'll start. Okay. Start giving, because your inventory is crammed, so is yours. Let's just give all the extra stuff to Alexis. Picking them up and hitting 2 to give them to Alexis, because she's number 2 in our party order.
Ah.
This I'm just gonna sell.
Ah.
Sparks, I think you might already know, but
Ah.
I'm gonna confirm that.
Yes.
Actually, no, you learned that we got a spell for free. That is nice. Okay. Can we level up? No. How far are we from leveling up? Pretty far. So, our experience bonus is working, but, you know, slow and steady for now. There's an obelisk here, but I'm not going to touch them for a while. In fact, I'll do all the obelisks in a single video, which is going to be, I think, the most useful way to do it. That way, anyone who wants to know where each obelisk is, they can just all go to that one video. They'll all be in that one video. Alright. What I'm gonna do now, I guess I'll... no need to rest, because our healer still has plenty of mana left. Now we're gonna go to the Silver Helm Outpost. Carry on healing along the way. This one is gonna have some pretty tough enemies, but we are also pretty tough, so I think we'll be fine. But just to be safe, I'm gonna cast Bless.
I got a bad feeling about this place.
Let's open this. I shouldn't have opened the door, but no, you know what? That's okay. We haven't triggered the enemies inside. What we're gonna do is we're gonna walk here slowly, because there are gonna be tough enemies, and a couple of them have already... You see, these monks have pretty high damage on their ranged attacks. They aren't the only enemies in there. Oh boy, we've made them angry. This is the hardest room by far, just because of the way that the enemies are arranged. But the reason I was really apprehensive was because those enemies were not the only ones there. There's also this guy. What do we know about this guy? Well, it's a new enemy type, and this is actually the toughest variant. This guy is gonna ruin our day considerably. I'm actually gonna save, because we might have to fight him in melee. See, he's already broken something,
There's nothing I can do.
which she can't fix. So I'm gonna... Yeah, okay. That is good. As long as he keeps missing, we'll be fine. Okay, we're doing fine. Okay. That's good. That's good. I'm saving after every successful hit. And he hasn't broken anything, that's good. Alright. That was a captain. Oh my god, how did those guys get here? Alright, alright. We need to be on our toes because these guys are pretty tough as well. Oh my god. We are not making a good entry into this area. Some save. Hopefully take this guy down. Okay. One down. I really should be fighting him with my tactic of, with my tactic of fighting ranged enemies that I showcased when we were in the Temple of Ba, but we don't have enough room to do that. And wow, that was harsh. We are gonna cure our wounds a little bit. We are in desperate need of that. Once we've cleared out this zone, although I say that as though we can just clear it out at our leisure, we can't. It's gonna be... someone else is coming our way. Once we've cleared out this central chamber, we will be in a good position. Waiting for this enemy to come, because... okay. This is just a regular swordsman.
Got another.
Okay. I was really not ready for those two monks to just show up. Usually they don't do that. Usually they stay in the central chamber. What am I gonna do? How am I gonna deal with these people? Well... I'm gonna... Oh my god, there's another captain. There's another captain. This is a bad situation. I'm trying to do this. I'm trying to draw out the melee enemies by coming like this. But the moment I do that, the ranged enemies start taking their shots. I think we may be screwed. Unless we can really get lucky fighting this captain. This captain might be the final boss of this area for us. Yeah, this is not good. So what I'm gonna do now is, by the way, I'm gonna show you something. Oh, look at all these enemies that are
We need to go. Come on.
encroaching upon us. If we leave and if we go back in, they're reset to their original places.
We need to go.
So that's one thing you can do. You can do an area transition to force the enemies to go back to where they started out. What I'm gonna do now is I'm going to actually rest and go back in, and I will put this video on pause and be back once I've made a significant dent in that central area, because I am gonna do this right now, alright? So I'll see you in a bit. Alright. I finally killed a captain that was inside this room, and I made a big mistake by opening this room early, because I should have let this door be closed until I'd cleared out that area. Then I could kite the enemies outside and take them that way. But I was only able to beat this captain by just massive saves coming. Like, every time he missed and I hit, I would save. Every time he hit, I would essentially just load the game. And that's what I had to do. That was a bit of a misplay opening that door. I'd forgotten that you could have some really nasty guys right in there. I thought they would be swordsmen, but I was wrong. Although swordsmen can be pretty nasty too. Especially master swordsmen, although... Okay, let's give ourselves more space. Alright. Because they can break your stuff. And that's never fun. And guards are no problem. We can take them down in our sleep, but... there's another captain. But if we can take this guy down, we should be in pretty good shape. We're already almost at half health, less than half health. Please let us have another volley. You missed. You only did 2 damage. You missed, you missed. He missed, okay. 19 damage is good. Okay. 22 damage is good, and he's running. That's great. Alright. Whew. Okay. That was intense. Probably the biggest challenge we've had so far. This guy's no problem. I'm not even gonna put things in turn-based mode. Actually, you know what? I am, just because I don't want him running away. Alright, now all we have are the really tough ranged enemies. I don't think we've seen a single low-level version of these guys yet. One thing you can do is, their AI works in an odd way, so that if you're in real-time mode, and if you can bait them into doing a shot, they will then run in this direction. And you can get shots out on them like that. Okay, that's not great. Let's just fix Roderick up quickly. Let's even heal them. I'm not doing a good job at dodging their ranged attacks. I really should be doing a lot better at that. So I bait his ranged attack. He goes, and then I'm not timing the return properly. We're also really close to him, which doesn't help. Okay, that time I was able to let it hit the wall. Okay. He is a master monk as well, the highest level. Okay, now we're slightly in a good position. I don't even know how much health he has. No, okay, he was almost dead. I will loot them because they're not guaranteed to give gold, but when they do give stuff, it's usually a high-level thing. See, this one already worth selling. And we already have a bunch of stuff to sell, but I'm gonna wait on that until we are done with this area. Alright. Wow, okay. Alright, we've already baited one guy out of that room. What kind of guy is it? Of course. Of course it's the captain. Why wouldn't it be?
Help!
Alright, let's just do this. Do we have enough space to take him down at range? We'll have a few good volleys as he's coming down here. And then we can run down this corridor. How much space does that give us? Should be enough to kill him. It should. Oh yeah, we're fine. In fact, he's running away. Alright, so this is the kind of thing I'm going to be doing in this area. It's going to be more of this really intense and slow room-by-room combat. So I will be doing most of this off-screen, and I'll be putting this video on pause, and I'll be coming back periodically when I have interesting things to show you, alright? So I'll see you in a bit. put things off pause just to show you there is a stat barrel in this room, which I will give. I can give it to anyone really. Let's give it to Zoltan. Alright. Let's just duck into this room. Oh, we find a man by the name of Oliver Wendell, who says he apparently was being held prisoner. And he says there's a hidden passage. Let's remember that, but for now, let's just keep on doing the rooms one by one. I guess these are just cells, not really rooms. Oh boy, there was a monk. I guess he must have done something bad. If indeed these are prisoner cells. By the way, this is the secret passage that guy was talking about. We'll get to that later. For now, the rest of the area, we're gonna do that first. Alright, we're back in the central room. And already an enemy is active. And trying to get enemies to come in manageable quantities. One of these guys we can definitely manage. Although I say that and we missed a whole bunch of shots despite having
I need help.
less active. And as a result, he was able to land a hit. Oh well, sometimes that happens. I'm gonna be watching the minimap, trying to get one of them to get... Oh, no, I'm not taking that hit. We're gonna be trying to get one of them at a time, or two of them. We have to get really close, that's the problem. Oh no, what's happened now? Two of them are coming. And I'm sure one of them's a captain. Yeah, we triggered a captain. There's so many captains this time. Although he seems to be glitched in that... Oh, we were able to hit him for a while, but now it seems we can't. Listen, I'm gonna keep doing this if the game is gonna allow me. So... It's gonna be slow going, but I'm gonna keep doing this until this captain is dead. Alright, so I'm gonna put this video on pause, and I will, actually, he's not far from being dead, so yeah, I'm just gonna keep doing this. I've never seen a glitch like this, specifically. This is a new way, I guess, or a new to me anyway, way to keep enemies at bay while you pincushion them. Alright, let's cure some wounds. Doesn't feel like a much better recovery rate, but anyway. But the rest of this room I am gonna do off screen, so I'll see you in a bit. Alright, last enemy killed. That room just had a guard and a... Oh, wrong place. It just had a guard and a master swordsman in it. And some really tough fights have spawned. And oh no, we're not done. There are a bunch of swordsmen. What is going on? Okay, this is when that swordsman was still alive. Come on. Okay, now that he's dead, I'm gonna clear the rest of that room, and that was a good indication for why you've got to be careful charging into rooms, because even though I had seen most of the room, there's some enemies right in this corner. Alright. Back on pause. Alright, finally killed everyone in that room. It had 3 swordsmen in it. I killed 2 of them and I was like, surely that's the last one, but no, there was actually one more. So I'm gonna cure some wounds, although we're rapidly approaching the point where we will have to leave to rest. I am going to cast Bless, though. Let's see what nonsense awaits us here. Oh my god, this is awful. This is awful, and almost all of them are gonna be able to... And of course we are missing them. we can just hit the Master Swordsman. That's not how you fight a Master Swordsman. Let's give ourselves some room. Let's fire off a volley. Well, he kept pace with us really well. I took myself off turn-based mode before he recovered from flinching at our attack, just so we could get extra room running away from him. I think we should be fine, though. Right? Yeah. Yeah. There we go. Alright. Still not ready to train. Finding items from these guys. Sometimes they drop good swords. See, this is another
Aha!
type of the same sword that Roderick is holding, so that's pretty good. Pretty good stuff. Oh, I messed that up. Let's go back. And let's stand here now. Let's shoot them. Alright. After I kill these swordsmen,
God.
probably will be leaving to rest. And while I rest, I will probably be selling items as well. Is this room at least empty? Yes. An empty barrel. And nothing else of note. Alright, so what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna go outside, I'm gonna rest, and I'm gonna sell a lot of this junk. Actually, yes, I said I was gonna sell this. I will see you once I'm back inside this dungeon, ready to clear out more of these rooms. Alright? See you in a bit. Alright, taking things off pause just to show a couple of inventory adjustments I'm making. I'm giving Zoltan this dagger in his offhand. Same maximum damage, but higher minimum damage, higher attack bonus makes that an obvious choice. And I'm leaving this in Alexis's inventory because I will be giving her the sword skill later. And she is going to be holding a sword in her offhand once she becomes master in that. Let's just sell
How you doing? How you
the
doing?
last few things.
Come back soon.
Would you like to buy something?
This.
Come again.
And also the magic shop.
I think it's closed.
We need to wait a couple hours.
What can I get you?
That's just... And
Thanks, come again.
I'll hold on to this ring as well to sell it when we have a better merchant skill. So we're already almost back up to 60,000. And we've made up most of the gold that we spent splurging earlier on. And what we're gonna do now is clear out the rest of this dungeon. It really is gonna be... Oh, of course, we've got more monks to fight. What's the situation here? Okay. I think, yeah, we've glitched them so that we can hit these guys in melee, but they can't do anything to us. Alright, this is the kind of room that I like. That monk also appears to be stuck on the pews over there, on that bench object.
Got it.
Alright. That was a relatively painless room. I like that. Again, looting their bodies just in case they drop something. They didn't. Saving constantly. There's also a very obvious secret door on the other side of this. But either there's a switch that I'm not seeing in this room, or we need to get at it from the other side. Let's assume it's the latter for now. Alright. Oh boy, what's in here? Well, that's not too bad. That's not too bad. Let them come out. Do we have... Alright. Alright. We're in decent shape. Back over 60,000. I like to see that. Just a novice monk. Can't really do anything to me. Alright. Any witches in this room? None that I can see. Let's open this door. What's inside here? Nothing that I can see, but a couple different ways we can go. Again, obvious secret door behind this wall, but not seeing how to... Okay, hopefully this is the only guy in this room. He's glitched where he can't hit us, but we can hit him. That is always great whenever that happens in this game. And he has gone down. One thing you could do is you could save scum while looting their bodies and keep on reloading until they give you, you know, an amulet or something. But I'm not going to do that. There are limits to how much I'm going to be scumming around.
Got it.
Alright, now this is interesting.
Ah.
This is going to go to Serena. This is going to go to you.
Ah.
You're just going to sell this. This is our quest item. We're going to read that in a bit. But first, we're just going to... This is
I don't know.
a two-handed axe.
Ah.
Not too interesting. Let's take a look at that. It's to someone by the name of Jarvis. And it says the Mayor of Mist is on their enemies list. I mean, that's very incriminating. Like, why would you put that in a letter and then just keep it? Why not just, I guess, tell the guy in person? Maybe, you know, they're not in the same area. I guess he had to write a letter to him. But still, whoa, a bunch of enemies have become aware of our presence. That is actually a timed door. And I believe it's already closed. That's okay. Let's take care of these guys. One by one. How is Roderick almost down? That's surprising. I thought you'd be a bit sturdier than that. Roddy, my boy. Alright. And if it's regular swordsmen, we're not in any sort of distress. It's... yeah, see, the door is already closed. Let's open it again. Let's bless. Let's cure some wounds. Save again. Let's even cast heroism. Saving again. And now. Okay, they can hit us. We haven't glitched them. But I think we can take... Playing with fire. Alright. Alright, that was a bit dicey, but we survived in the end. Everybody's doing great. We get 2 chests. Some important things. That was why we save before opening chests. And is this an impossible to disarm trap?
Got it.
No. We can eventually get there with time. We get the key to Garrick's laboratory. That is going to be important much later. We get some useless stuff to sell. Okay. And no doubt this is going to be another difficult trap, so we're going to save.
Got it.
Oh, we got it first time. Another club to throw on the ground. And some more stuff. Alright. Let's just do some arranging. Alright. We haven't killed all the enemies just yet. There are a couple rooms left to go. And then we have to do that secret area. Alright. Let's go to this one first. Why not? What awaits us here? Captain, of course. Why would it be anything else? Okay. But I think we'll be fine. We've done a good amount of damage before he even got to this corner. Alright. Let's just say... no reason to even take the risk fighting him in melee. Let's just be cowards. Let's take him down like this. He should be running away or dying pretty soon. And he's running away, and now he's dead. Ooh, that was exhilarating. And now we are ready to level up before even turning in the quest. I am happy to see that. Alright. Is there anyone else in this room? Of course there is not a captain, just a guard. Like to see that. Got brought down in a single hit. I mean, I guess he had already taken damage, so not that impressive, but still. Alright. Okay. Yeah, that's better. Oh my god, what is going on? Let's just duck out of there while we do some healing. I'm actually gonna put it on pause while I do the healing, because it's gonna take a few, and her recovery speed isn't great, so I'll see in a bit. Alright. Now let's see if we can do a better job inside this room. It's always tough when you have this tiny amount of space to work with. But if you're careful, and if you get a sense of when the enemies are about to attack, you can do a pretty good job. Empty, blue. Who needs blue? Personality... You have this thing that gives you... yeah, and you're at 14, so I'll give it to you. That gives you a little bit more. And we get sacks that sometimes have food and sometimes don't. We're currently at a green danger indicator. This might mean that everyone in this area is killed and that this is just a free room. And indeed, that was the case. Intellect, I guess, should go to you. And luck we were giving to Alexis as well. Speed. Let's give it to you. Let's carry on finding food. And I think that's the last barrel. Okay. So I believe this area is clear of all enemies. I will confirm that after the end of the video, off screen. But for now, we are fine. What we're gonna do is we're gonna go... oh, whoa, 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 whoa. No, 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 no. It is not clear. It's only that part of the map which is clear. I forgot that this room here has enemies in it. Alright, let's just save again. Although we should be fine. Alright. there more enemies in this? Of course it's another captain. Of course. Why would it be anything else? Let's wait for him to come here. This is not a great place to be fighting a captain. How much have we hurt him? Quite a bit. We do need to give ourselves space. Let's take one more volley, maybe two. Alright. He should be running away shortly. And now he's dead. Okay. Now I think we might finally be done with enemies in this entire zone. We have a barrel here of blue liquid. Blue, I guess, can go to Roderick now. Let's hit this switch. What that does is it activates this really odd staircase system, which is very glitchy.
I need assistance!
And
Help!
if you hit that mural to teleport, enemies will spawn. So I'm gonna load the game. And I'm gonna heal up a bunch. Because we are gonna need that mural to teleport. I wanted to showcase that, but I guess now I've trapped myself into definitely having to fight those enemies. That's okay. Alright. Don't want that. I hate the way some enemies will focus down certain of your characters. Really annoying. Alright, now let's turn around and deal with these. They're not that tough, but it is a bit of an inconvenience. God, what are you doing? What are you doing to me, people? Alright, let's do this. Let's do that. Let's weave our way through, and now let's take them down from a proper position. Alright. Alright. This is really annoying. But this is what you will be dealing with in this dungeon if you have to use that mural. And we're not done because there's one enemy left somewhere. A couple of them actually that are trying to run away, I think. I'm trying to loot this guy, but it wasn't allowing me to. Anyway, let's go back. This video's been long enough. Let's try and... Actually, let me just show you something. If you now fall down and do the mural, enemies will spawn in again. So, I'm not gonna let that happen a second time. Just to make sure that I don't fall down again, I'm gonna look down using the delete key. I'm gonna go... What? Oh my god, well, what is wrong with this? It's really glitchy. So a staircase is supposed to slowly come up as you're moving up, but as... Why is it glitching out? Well, like, it's... I don't remember it being this glitchy. This must be something to do with the GOG version. Okay. Maybe we just need to walk. Nope, that didn't work. Like, I was thinking maybe it's like a leap of faith or like a walk of faith situation. Maybe you need to run. Well, that kind of worked. Let's save this in a new game. Okay, so running works. Trying to be careful and slow doesn't. Once you get to the end, an elevator will take you up. And there's another mural there. But before you click on that, go inside here to see there are some chests. Let's open this.
Got it.
Getting some stuff. And let's take all of that. And open the other chest. Okay.
Got it.
Aha!
This is regular enchanted leather. I will give this to you. Well, I'll give it to you once we have some space, and I'll give this to you to sell. So I'm gonna give this to you because it does have a higher AC. It'll make you slightly harder to hit. And now let's go to the other end. What do we have in here?
Hello.
We have Melody Silver. And she thanks us for rescuing her. And she says, oh, if only there was some way to reward us. Bucket, I guess I'll hold on to that. And she can't give us anything right now, but there is a point to all of this. And I'll talk about that in the next video. What I'm going to do now, clicking on the mural will spawn more enemies, so I'm not going to do that. I'm going to load my game, and we're going to fall down. If I can remember where the... yeah, okay. We fell all the way down without triggering the mural, so enemies have not spawned. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to walk. I guess enemies have spawned anyway, because the indicator has turned yellow. I'm not sure what the trigger is for that. I guess opening the door? This is again a very confusing dungeon with the annoying gimmick of spawning in enemies, which I never like it when any game does that. Unless there's a solid, you know, lore reason for doing it. Like some special attribute of some place or some enemy type. But just randomly enemies materializing out of nowhere. Not a great game mechanic. Anyway, these are the last enemies that I'm gonna have to deal with for the rest of this video. I hope. Why are you not dead? Alright. Okay, finally. This video's been a lot longer than it should be. But as long as it is, it would have been a lot longer if I didn't cut out the annoying grind of killing the enemies in here, whittling down the enemies in that big chamber. So, you know, you should be thankful you didn't have to see all of that. Anyway, now that we're done with this, we're ready to turn in the quest over here. And we'll be ready to figure out where we should take Melody, what the next journey for her will be. But for now, we are done. Off screen, I will confirm, number one, that the entire Misty Islands exterior has been cleared, and number two, that this place, the Silver Helm Outpost, has been cleared. And I'll see you in the next part, where we will continue on our journeys. So, I'll see you then, so take care.